What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am, and if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. Your teacher will punch you in the face. Yeah, that's right. Next time you ask Mr. Johnson, your algebra teacher, a nice question about what the X is, he's gonna just slap you in the face and say, sorry, any mention of my X gets me physical. Real talk though, guys, today we have a subscriber story that was sent in about a teacher punching a kid in the face, which you know I can't turn down. You know, any excuse to read about a spoiled brat getting his comeuppance is definitely a fat GG in me, and yeah, it should be a pretty fun video, so without further ado, let's get into it. It's absurd, I'm getting to the bag now. Lil' mama, and she trying to call me dad now. Anyways, guys, yeah, let's get into some teacher fighting action. So this story takes place during this guy's senior year of high school after he sent this in. And anyways, it was one of those substitute teachers that's like maybe 21 years old, you know, not actually old enough to be substitute teaching for a class of 11-year-olds. And regardless, this substitute teacher who's like 21 or 21, 22 years old is trying to be cool. He walks in the class. He's like, look, I understand that it's your senior year. You probably don't want to be here. I understand you're not going to do any of the work. Let me just hand out the worksheet that your teacher's provided, and then you can do whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm not going to snitch if you're on your phone or whatever, which, I mean, is the best way for a sub to be. We've all had those subs that try a little bit too hard, you know, they start actually trying to teach a class or like talk to you guys, and that's not the vibe. But this cool dude just shows up. He's like, look, I get that you don't want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with you. Let me at least give you the worksheet, and then you can hop on your phones. So everybody is like, yeah, okay, sure. But for some reason, there's one kid in the class who is just one of those kids that has to disagree with everybody for like no reason, you know? And keep in mind, this is a class of seniors, so most of the kids, this is towards the end of the year, are 18 now. Anyways, as the sub's like just handing out the worksheets, dude, one of these kids who just has to start disagreeing for every reason starts arguing with him, saying that like it's a little bit rude to the teacher he's subbing for to say that, you know, he doesn't care about the assignment, and just handing the assignments to kids is a very inconsiderate thing to do to the teacher. Keep in mind, this is a student saying this. Like, this student is actually mad that the substitute just said, whatever, I don't care what you do. Like, this kid is pressing the sub about not enforcing the rules, like being on your phone and whatnot. Keep in mind, this isn't, you know, first grade where little Timmy's afraid of breaking the rules because last time he broke the rules, mom put soap in his mouth. No, these are like seniors in high school, and this kid is really sitting here folding his arms like, I don't like that, you know, teachy worksheet. Like, dude, shut up, get on Instagram. You're not gonna do it anyways, let's be honest, especially in your senior year. But this kid is obviously getting pressed, and the substitute teacher makes a joke like, oh, are you the kid that reminds people to turn in homework? And for whatever reason, the kid decides that that insult is too far and responds with like, I don't know, do you get your hair cut at the dollar store? Like, just flames him out of nowhere. So the sub obviously like laughs a little bit because, listen, if somebody says you get your hair cut at the dollar store, it is pretty funny, all right? Like, you got to get the giggle out. Sometimes you're going to get flamed, and that's okay. But then he's like, all right, I'm sorry. But the kid, you know, doesn't start laughing or like start giggling after he says, I'm sorry. No, the kid is like, I just think it's ridiculous that you consider yourselves a substitute educator, which, I mean, they don't call themselves substitute educators, bro. They call themselves substitute teachers because their job is to walk into the room, press play on the VCS, and sit down. Like, they're not supposed to sit here, VHS, by the way. They're not supposed to like be a substitute educator, especially like a 22-year-old dude. 3 years ago, he was sitting in the exact same desk as you, and now you expect him to start teaching materials that he doesn't know? Like, you think him and the teacher he's substituting for had a conference call last night to be like, yo, here's how you teach those kids long division, just in case they're too stupid to get it my way. And I don't know if this kid had a bad day or what, but he just keeps laying into this sub, dude. He starts calling him ugly, like just going bizarrely far on a teacher for no reason. So the sub is kind of like standing there uncomfortably, and the class is watching with that awkward energy. You ever see somebody start doing something in front of the class that they think makes them look good, but in reality it just makes them look silly? Like, that's what this kid is straight up doing. He's just looking like a clown, flaming this dude to the point of like, it's just making everyone uncomfortable. At one point he said, and I quote, you're a substitute teacher, I bet you your parents are disappointed in you. Like, just going in on this dude for no reason because he was trying to be a good good sub. And I'm all for flaming. I really am. Like, you guys know, my career is built on insulting people. That's what I do. But, like, you gotta have a reason. You can't just go in and be like, your parents don't love you because you're a substitute teacher. There's nothing wrong with being a substitute teacher. Like, you know, it's not like he's out here, oh, yeah, I scammed children on the internet. No, he's not a Hype House member. Like, whatever. Who cares if the homie is just being a substitute teacher? He's on his grind. So the sub finally, like, calls him out seriously, gets stern, and is like, hey, relax. It's not that deep. Can you cool it? And the kid pops out of his chair and is like, who are you telling to cool it? And the sub at this point is like, I'm telling you to cool it, because this point he's had enough. I don't know about you, but if I'm a substitute teacher and some 18-year-old Poindexter starts flaming me and like telling me that my parents are disappointed in me and stuff, yeah, I'm probably going to be like, just shut up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. No, I'm not going to have any quarrels about telling you that you're the one I'm trying to shut up. Anyways, the kid gets up in the substitute teacher's face and start, who do you think you're talking to like that? You don't tell me to shut up. Like, I deserve respect, which, I mean, I think respect is a two-way road, okay? This is my theology on respect. If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You don't respect me, I'm not gonna respect you. But at the same time, dude, like, what is the substitute teacher supposed to do when you're challenging him to a WWE SmackDown roast battle and you're bringing the heat, making fun of his haircut? Like, kids today are so easy to entertain, dude. You could just look at your sub and be like, oh, look at this dude in the sweater, and people would start laughing. Of course he's gonna have to get defensive about this. Ooh, yeah, that's right. It's that awkward time of the video where I'm gonna ask you to press the like button and comment down below. I really would appreciate it. It helps the channel do better. I'm feeling a little bit sick today. My voice is dead, so if you could support me and press like and make my voice feel better, I'd appreciate it. And comment the word poop down below if you don't know what to comment. Regardless, the kid is up in this teacher's face, so the sub is laughing, and I don't know if the kid took it as a sign of disrespect or what, but as he's laughing, he just reaches back and open hand slaps the teacher. Not a punch, but like a disrespectful, like, slap. And the teacher is flabbergasted. The class lets out the audible gasp, like the world star. Everybody starts whipping out the phones and looking, and the teacher is like just kind of standing there. He's like, did you just hit me? And the kid, who's still up in his face, is like, yeah, I hit you, and what are you gonna do about it? And the sub's like, I don't know, I didn't even really feel it, to be honest. You hit like a girl. Like, it sounded impressive, but honestly, my face isn't even red. So I think that's the best way you can own it, because you really can't, like, punch back at a kid, so he's whatever, like, oh, you hit like a little bitch, But I guess the kid, when he hears the teacher be like, oh, you hit like a little girl, he takes that as a sign to hit him again, so he reaches out to punch the teacher again, and this time the teacher, like, steps out of the way and punches the kid back in the face. The substitute just winds back and blops him, and from the way the kid who sent me the story describes it, he said you literally heard like an audible like when he got hit, when somebody's just, the breath just pops out of their cheeks and you realize that everything that they've ever said about how tough they are is an absolute lie. And apparently the look on the sub's face as soon as he did it was just pure like, oh crap. And immediately he called the dean's office and said what happened, and he was escorted off campus, obviously, because you can't hit a kid. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that what he did was right. That being said, if I was a substitute teacher and some kid was giving me lip and slapped me twice, yeah, I'm probably punched him in the face, especially because, like, it's not really a kid. You know what I mean? I think I would feel a little bit differently about this story if it was like an 8-year-old, but if you're a senior in high school and an 18-year-old and you're a man and you walk up to another man and slap him in the face, yeah, they're gonna punch you. That's called reality, dude. Welcome to it. Embrace it. You're gonna be stuck in it for a while. And I feel even less bad too, because at least it was a sub, dude. Like, some guy didn't lose his career. I highly doubt this 22-year-old was really trying to be a teacher forever. I mean, if he was, then wow, he needs some better temperament, because you really can't just be swinging on kids for no reason. But also, real talk, am I the only one who does never understood kids like fighting teachers, dude? If I would have ever come home from school saying that I swung on my teacher, my parents would have literally just like knocked me into next week, dude. I don't think I would have ever woken up. You would have found me at the bottom of a lake with a note saying disappointed mom. Like, the fact that a kid had the balls to slap a teacher, not once, but twice, and expected nothing to happen is exactly why, like, you kind of deserve to get hit. Some people just deserve a nice smack in the face to let them know that life is still there and they can't be a jerk to whoever they want. Real talk, though, the real real revenge of this story, though, is because he had gotten the teacher in trouble. He had started going around telling people that he fought a teacher and beat him so bad that the teacher had to leave. So somebody put the video on Twitter of him getting obliterated by the teacher and like dropping to the ground and whatnot, and it kind of went like semi-viral, got 500 retweets within the high school, so everybody at the school saw the video, and he was known as the guy who lost a fight to a teacher. So I guess that is a little bit of comeuppance, you know, like sure, you got the substitute fired, he's not substitute teaching anymore, but you are forever going to be known as the guy who got blopped in the face by a substitute teacher who shadow boxes Floyd Mayweather Jr. every night, apparently, considering how hard he knocked you on your booty cheeks. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you pressing the like button, letting me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. And yeah, if you're new, subscribe, turn on notifications. I post videos like this every day. If you like the intro song, a link will be down in the description if you want to check it out. If not, absolutely no pressure. Do whatever you want. It's your life, I guess. But you should subscribe. That's not your choice. Subscribing is mandatory, so is turning on notifications. Real talk, if you want to support the channel, you can get some of the OG Sub Club merch before as it goes away when the main channel hits around 2 million damn darn subscribers. You want to get it while you're OG. Other than that, there is some more merch on the website. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, the Haha merch. Use code Scrubby in the G Fuel checkout and follow me on my socials. And yeah, on that note, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And I hopefully will see you guys all next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.